When walking down Adilly Beach in the late afternoon sunlight, it would be easy to forget that this country is less than 20 years old. In 2002, after more than 20 years of Indonesian occupation, Timor-Leste officially gained independence. And while this young nation has made great strides in developing its health, education and democratic systems, it still has a long way to go. Less than 30 years ago, here in Dili's Santa Cruz Cemetery, 250 people were killed when Indonesian troops opened fire on a group of protesters. The protest, which has become known as the Santa Cruz Massacre, took place at the funeral of Sebastião Gomes, a member of the pro-independence movement. Less than 8 years later, 250,000 people were forced to flee the country, and 95% of the capital's infrastructure was destroyed during a bloody conflict sparked by Timor-Leste's independence referendum.
New Zealand's been in Timor-Leste since 1999. New Zealand troops came in with the Interfet forces, which was unified forces from Australia, New Zealand, Fiji and other countries that were here to help Timor-Leste establish peace after gaining independence from Indonesia. So when the country was set up, buildings were gone, roads had deteriorated, there was no education system, no health systems, no government, people without the capacity to run a government. So they've got a lot of challenges and we can offer support for them in building that capacity up.
We're here in Hunda Aldea, a small village in Letifoho. During the conflict of '99, most of the community fled to the hills to survive. We talked to village chief Ernesto de Dias, who lost his 2-year-old son in the mountains due to a lack of food. When he returned to the village, most buildings were burnt to the ground, including his home.
Durante 99 watualo ami hare lolosne amene hau uluk lahela uma hau ne periksira ho labarik makahela uma hau sai pulani da toma kwa ai lara pila mai labarik ira mate. Depois, ema sunutan uma. 99 comunidade hamrik bila bali ami tama hotama ami rasik atau nune ema ida teni hamrik kutua halopara atau ne bela mai holapati ni homopati siranebe ayane.
And how has this village changed since 1999?
Ami hansa buat tirakari ke latia. Ne hansa ami be
The poverty cycle affecting Timor-Leste's rural population has a massive impact on children. This village has a new community preschool where 3 days a week volunteers teach the children. It's one of hundreds across 2 districts, which is funded by the New Zealand government and UNICEF. But when families are struggling, children don't go to school. They stay at home to look after their siblings or they work in the field. Many children end up dropping out of school and the country's illiteracy rate is more than 30%. The Timor-Leste government has a goal to get 100% of its 3 to 5-year-olds in preschool by 2030. But a local program coordinator told me this goal is unrealistic unless they can get widespread government buy-in for community preschools like this one.
Edukasaunnya amine gosta teves mai be uluk molak wala kita tamu ba ukuan amine edukasaunnya sekolah laya. Sekolah laya. Au bakulum baya edukasaun galeno atau loke. Ambaya neva la consegue hatan tamba uma laya. Am pila pale mai ami wa coordena pale ho sukuniam atau ne muda det salaida makamai iha hunda ho sauria.
After spending a day in this village in the mountains, it's clear that people don't have much. Some people have no land, no savings and very little food. However, over the past couple of years, with the help of the community preschools, the community has become far more invested in education. Each morning, the village chief goes door to door collecting children who haven't shown up for class. They understand that the opportunities that education can give their children. What would you like for your children and for your grandchildren when they grow up?
Sira saya ni sa amin.